Hi, all you jigsaw puzzle fanatics out there. It's Shannon, and welcome to the Persnickety Puzzler. Today I thought I would share with you all of the puzzles that I assembled during the months of August and September. And it's quite a few puzzles. I put together 41 puzzles. I'm going to show you 34 of the 41. The remaining puzzles that I'm not going to be showing you have moved on to other homes. All right. Now, the way that I assemble jigsaw puzzles is I assemble them downstairs in my living room while I'm watching TV. And lately, my husband and I have been watching the Great British Baking Show, the entire however many seasons of that. And I really enjoy putting puzzles together while watching that. Or I really love true crime, and there's just so much to choose from, with all the different streaming services. So I put together puzzles while I'm doing that, watching those shows as well. Now, when I finish a puzzle, I take all the pieces and I put them in a plastic Ziploc bag, and I place those pieces back inside the box. I also include a Post-it note of my observations while I was putting the puzzle together. How were the puzzle pieces? Was there puzzle dust? What do I think of the boxes? What do I think of the quality? That kind of stuff. And I insert that inside the box as well. I do that because when it comes time to doing these kinds of videos, I need a little help to remember what I experienced when I was putting it together, because I put way too many puzzles together to remember every little detail. So that's what the Post-it notes are for. So when I go through all these puzzles today, I'm going to be referring to those Post-it notes so that I can share my experience with you. Now, all of the puzzles that I will talk about today will be in the description below. So you can find links to all of the puzzles. All right, time to get started. Okay, this first puzzle is by the puzzle brand Be Creative. And that's just the letter B followed by the word creative. I found this puzzle brand on Amazon. And I'm really glad I did, because I really like their puzzles. This particular puzzle is 1,000 pieces. It is called Colorful Ladies, and I love the mod style of the artwork. I really loved it. So the pieces were thick. There was very little dust. It was super fun. They do not include a poster. The boxes are wonderful. I put it together in approximately 3 hours. I just thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay, that. The second Be Creative that I purchased and I put together, this one is called Colorful Peacock. Absolutely love the image. It's super colorful and fun. Again, thick pieces, some puzzle dust, boxes are fabulous. One big downside is that they do not have a very large range of puzzles. They have less than 10 1,000-piece puzzles, and I wish they would get busy because I would be purchasing more. I really enjoyed them. The quality was that good. Okay. Next up, we have the Djeco puzzle brand, based in France. This particular puzzle is called Leopard. It is 1,000 pieces. This is a landscape orientation puzzle, which I really appreciate because, sometimes it's fun to do other shapes. The boxes are absolutely fabulous. They do include a poster, but let me tell you about the poster. One, it's huge, and it's rolled up in this tight little roll, secured with a rubber band. So when you try to unroll it and to refer to it, all it wants to do is to roll back up into that tight little shape. And so you basically can't use it, and it's too big anyway. So when I put their puzzles together, I typically just don't I don't refer to the poster at all. And I refer to the box a little bit, but it doesn't show the entire puzzle. So it doesn't matter. I still love the brand. I love the puzzles. Love this one. Okay, next is another Djeco. This one is called Land and Sea. It's 1,000 pieces. Lots of fun. This one, for the first time ever, had an extra piece. I have, in all my years of puzzling, never had a puzzle with an extra piece. This was the first one. So someone out there probably has a puzzle, this puzzle, missing a piece. And I'm sorry, but I got it. It's here at my house. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. They just need to get busy making more puzzles in the 1,000-piece size. All right. Next up, this is the SOONNESS puzzle brand. This particular puzzle is called Marching Spring. The artist's name is Helen Dardick. I was really drawn to the image because it's super colorful. I will say that the front of the poster does not, or front of the box does not, it's not the complete puzzle image. They do include a poster and a postcard, which is really cool. There was a little bit of puzzle dust, but I put this together really quickly and it was a lot of fun. And next, another one from the SOONNESS brand. This one is called Marine Life. And oh my goodness, it was so much fun. It was super fun. The boxes, fabulous quality. Little bit of puzzle dust. It stays together when you put it together. It includes the poster. Just loved it. Look at that image. Colorful and cartoon, and I love cartoon and color. Okay. Next we have one by the brand Fred. This is 500 pieces. It is called Beach Trash. It's a collage type image, which I enjoy doing because you can do them very quickly. The great thing about Fred is they have really wonderful quality boxes. I put this together very quickly and I felt great after. So the next Fred puzzle, another 500 pieces. This one is called Ice Pops. I was drawn to it because I love color. I also love popsicles. So I picked this one up and I was able to do it very quickly, enjoyed it. Okay. This next brand is called Areaware. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the brand. This was my first puzzle that I put together by them. I have several more that I need to do. This is 500 pieces. It is called Pattern Puzzle. The quality was fantastic. The puzzle pieces are thick, very little puzzle dust, grid cut. Took me approximately 2 hours to put it together. They do not include a poster in this puzzle. The boxes are incredibly sturdy, wonderful quality, really great. Okay. All right, this next brand is the Oh My Puzzle brand. That's OMY. And I'm a big fan of this brand. Unfortunately, though, I was considering doing a brand review of this brand, and I contacted the owners, and unfortunately, they are no longer making any more puzzles, which is a tragedy because I really, really enjoy the brand. All right, so this first one is called Paris. It is 1,000 pieces. You can still purchase these puzzles on Amazon and on puzzledly.com. Currently, they are less expensive on Amazon, although I don't know that they carry the entire 4 puzzles. They may be sold out of a couple of them. But I own them all, and I'm going to be keeping them. I really enjoy them. So that's Paris. This is another one of the 4. This one is called Tropical. It includes a small poster. They include posters in the boxes. They're relatively small. And I appreciate that they include the poster, but the posters, the colors of the posters do not match the color of the actual puzzle. It's like much more subdued, the poster is. But, you know, it could use work, but whatever. I'm okay with that. Really enjoyed it. This last one is probably my favorite one by Oh My. It is called Graphic. It's 1,000 pieces. I loved it. Love this style of artwork. Really tragic that they're not going to be making any more. Grab them while you can. Okay. Next up is a puzzle by the Blue Kazoo puzzle brand. This is called I Love Tetris. It is 1,000 pieces of wonderfulness. Look at those colors. The boxes that they make are like they have a linen feel. They're nice and compact, super sturdy, fantastic. They do include a big poster. It's helpful. I actually referred to it, but I wish they were smaller. The pieces were really thick. I will say that this puzzle was rather challenging. I was able to assemble the heart and inside the heart rather quickly, but it got a lot more challenging when I was outside of the heart, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay. Okay, we have next up a brand called Hebe Studio. This puzzle is called Rainbow Mountain. It is 1,000 pieces. Hebe Studio has beautiful puzzles with wonderful images, very little puzzle dust, lots of fun. I would buy it again. So, big thumbs up there. All right, next. I love Galison, the puzzle brand, so I pretty much always do 1 or 2 Galison puzzles every month. And not to disappoint, here's another one. This one is called Noodles for Lunch. It is 500 pieces. I love noodles. I am a ramen noodle lover. So when I saw this, I grabbed it. I put it together pretty quickly. Their boxes are just beautifully done. Very sturdy, very little puzzle dust. Loved it. Another one by Galison, and this is one of my favorite Galison puzzles ever. It is called I Love My Hair Tools. The artist's name is Andrea Pippins. And look at this artwork. Look at that pink. Oh my goodness, when I saw the pink, I put it in my cart with lightning speed. And I loved it. Tight fit. The pieces were thick. It was very quick. It was tons of fun. There was almost no puzzle dust. I'm keeping this puzzle. And I don't do that because I don't have any room. Not left anyway. Next Galison. This one is called Imperial Hotel. It is actually 3 250-piece puzzles. 3 of these. It was really quick. I love the art. It's very colorful, very mod. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Okay. All right, these next 2 are by a puzzle brand called Enwood Games. And these 2 puzzles are limited edition puzzles, and they are done in a honeycomb cut. All right? They are not, these are not high piece count. These 2 puzzles have 224 pieces. The boxes are fabulous, okay? But I got to tell you, 224 pieces is not enough puzzle pieces for me. I did like the images. This one is a wonderful puzzle image. And this other one here, this one is called Antarctic Holiday. I think it's a great puzzle image. But again, it's 224 pieces. On their website, you can get both of these puzzles for $45. And honestly, I think that's a bit high. So I won't be purchasing any more puzzles by Enwood Games at this count anyway, and not at this price point. It's just too much to ask, I think. But I had no problems with the quality, and the boxes are wonderful, and the images are wonderful. So, but that's my honest opinion. All right. Next, we've got the Cloudberries puzzle brand, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with. This is the very first Cloudberries puzzle that I assembled. It is called Petals. It is 500 pieces. Loved the image. I still love the image. It's wonderful. The quality is fantastic. Thick pieces. This took me about 3 hours. Very little puzzle dust. Nice tight fit. Wonderful. I will be doing a review of this brand at some point. Don't know when, but I will. The second puzzle that I did by them, this one is called Green. 1,000 pieces. It's a collage style puzzle. And I've said before, I really enjoy collage style puzzles. I will tell you though, this was not easy. It was challenging, probably because most of these items are very similar in the tone of the color green. So this was a challenge. I didn't knock this out in a day. I think it took me more than a day. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. This next one is also Cloudberries. This is from their limited edition random cut puzzle range, okay? I really like it. It is called Kitchen. The pieces are really thick. Again, very little puzzle dust. The pieces were matte. These boxes, oh my goodness, they are beautifully done. They're fabulous. They do include a poster that's really large. In fact, it's probably too large. So I didn't refer to it. I really just referred to the box, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I will be buying more of these for sure. Okay. All right. Huge stack coming our way here, coming your way. All right. The next brand I want to talk about, and I did 7 of these puzzles. I'm going to be showing you these. This is the Potter Puzzle brand. This first puzzle is 500 pieces. It is called What's Inside a Flower. The artist's name is Rachel Ignatovsky. I'm a big fan of her style of artwork. Love these boxes. Very little puzzle dust. Good fit. Thick pieces. Just really well done. So there's that one. The next one by the same artist, Rachel Ignatovsky. This is a 500-piece puzzle. It is called Women in Art. It was quick, easy, super fun. The boxes are just wonderfully done, really sturdy. Loved it. Third one, same artist, Rachel Ignatovsky. This is 500 pieces. It's called The Wondrous Workings of Planet Earth. I got most of these puzzles on Amazon, although I did pick up a few on the Penguin Random House website. The pieces are thick, very little puzzle dust. I did it in about 2 hours. I loved it. Next one. This one is called The History of Space Travel. It's 500 pieces. Super fun. Took me about 3 hours. I loved it. I can't get over the boxes. The boxes are wonderful. This is 500 pieces. It's a Potter puzzle once again. It's called Professor Astro Cat's Frontiers of Space. This took me about 2 hours. Thick pieces, very little puzzle dust. Super fun. Okay. This next Potter puzzle is 1,000 pieces, and I wish they had more 1,000-piece puzzles. They have a lot more 500-piece ones than they do 1,000 pieces. But this one is called the Illuminated Tero. Again, it's 1,000 pieces. There was some puzzle dust. The pieces are really thick. It was super fun. I'm keeping this puzzle. I really enjoyed it. All right. And the last Potter puzzle, this one is called Heidi. The artist's name is Camilla Djeco. It's 1,000 pieces. I just really enjoyed the image and the colors. It's very unusual, the image, I think. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Oh, we're getting towards the end. Okay, this next one is interesting. It is by a puzzle brand that is called Paper House Productions. This is 1,000 pieces. It is called Lusa, or the cat. I purchased it on puzzledly.com. I typically buy 2 puzzles of any brand that I purchase to get a better idea, but for some reason I only got 1, and I'm kind of glad that I only got 1, because my experience with this is that the pieces were really thin. And I think I do not like really thin pieces, because to me that equates with cheap. Okay? So the pieces were really thin. One of the pieces was bent. There was no puzzle dust, which kudos to them for that. But this puzzle was $23. And for $23, I expect thicker puzzle pieces. So I think this is too expensive at the price point, and I'm not going to be purchasing any more, not at that price point, and not until they make their pieces thicker. So there you go. All right. My very last jigsaw puzzle brand review was of the Happily Jigsaw Puzzle brand, and it was a very positive review because I really, really love the brand. Absolutely love their images. And I put a bunch of those puzzles together for the review, and this is just a couple of them. But this particular puzzle is 1,000 pieces. It is called Stationary. It is very recent. They just came out with this. These pieces are wonderful. They're very thick, very little puzzle dust. I had so much fun putting this together. It's a matte finish, quick assembly. I knocked it out. And then I moved on to this next one, which is called In the 90s. It's collage style. I love collage style. I love this artist image. Her name is Holly. That's all they say. I don't know what her last name is, but she's wonderful. There's very little puzzle dust. It was a tight fit, thick pieces. I put it together quickly. I was able to put both of these Happily puzzles together in the same day. No problem at all. Loved it. Okay. Now these last 2 are from the Workman puzzle brand, which I really like the Workman brand. And I really, really like this artist. Her name is Sandra Boynton. She is a cartoon artist, and I love her style of cartoons, and she's really funny. This first one is called Hidden Cows, and it is just fabulous. The pieces are thick, matte finish, very little puzzle dust. The boxes are beautiful. They're sturdy. They're nice and compact. Can't say enough good things. This last puzzle just came out recently. I purchased Workman puzzles on Amazon, by the way. And this one is called Chocolate Overload. When it calls, you must answer. And I had to get this puzzle because I'm a chocolate nut. So, not only is this puzzle adorable, but the pieces are thick. Very little puzzle dust. The boxes are fantastic. It's hilarious. You need to run, not walk, and get this puzzle. It's just too cute and super fun. All right. So that is all of the puzzles that I assembled during the months of August and September. If you have any experience with these brands or any of these puzzles, I would love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments. My next video is going to be a puzzle haul video. Now, the last puzzle haul video that I did, I swore up and down that I was going to be reducing the size of my puzzle hauls drastically. Well, that didn't happen because I found a storefront on the internet based in Canada, and they carried Magnolia and Yaz and Haya puzzles at a fantastic price point. The name of the company, the name of the storefront is Rose Willie. And instead of sticking to my guns and not purchasing a bunch of puzzles, I lost my head and bought a truckload of puzzles from Rose Willie. But, you know, now I won't do that anymore. Well, we'll see, because I can't seem to stick to my word. But anyway, love that storefront. Check them out if you haven't already. If you do go to their puzzle site, you can use my personal code for 10% off your entire purchase, and the code is called persnicketypuzzler. Okay. I just want to thank you all so much for subscribing and for watching, and I will see you next time.